So there are a lot of grains out there that are gluten-free. For example, rice is gluten-free. Quinoa is, by definition, not actually a grain. It's not a seed of grass, but it pretty well generally follows into the category of grains when people are talking. But that said, yes, they're gluten-free, so that's a good thing, obviously, because gluten tends to make the gut leaky. But on the other hand, you've just got to be careful when you're consuming these grains that that you're consuming an amount that's not going to load you up with carbohydrate. So carbohydrate is the other part of the story that you got to be careful of. So if you want to have a small serving of wild rice, for example, non-GMO, that would be certainly appropriate. And I do mention non-GMO because I really think that's important. You really want to be certain that even though something is gluten-free, that it hasn't been sprayed, for example, with Roundup or glyphosate, which is certainly very common with another gluten-free grain called corn. More than 70 to 80% of the corn available in America has actually been treated with, is genetically modified and likely treated then therefore with glyphosate. So the take-home message is that as long as you're watching the carb content, you may have a small serving of rice or choose some quinoa.